What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a general sneak peek for the sign of Virgo. Okay, Virgo, what's good with you guys? Hopefully, you're doing well. You guys are third this week on the zodiac lineup. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So, take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so real quick before we get started, want you guys to know this is your permanent spot moving forward for your readings. Okay, you guys are part of week 2 group. Okay, every month. Okay, I released this on the shorts for this week. Okay, if you have not seen it yet. Also, you can go on my channel and go to my greetings and exclusives playlist, and you can see the most recent video of channel updates, okay, where I talk about the new scheduling and a couple of other special messages that I'm not going to say during your reading because you should possibly go and check that out because it's a surprise there, okay? So, with that being said, and anytime I do any kind of updates, you can always go there, okay? Also, want you guys to know that the monthly manifestation for September is posted. You can find that on my, there's a playlist for that too, monthly manifestations. That's of course a collective reading for everyone. It is not sign specific, okay? But there's some general messages in there too as far as kind of getting you prepared for the month of September, okay? I do those every month before the next full moon. It's usually at the end of the month when I'm like on my little break to cleanse the energy, if you will. And so check that out, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. You know how this goes. We do 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and then 1 energetically from the middle. Took a little bit of time to really try and get focused on a card. Most of the readings, if not all, are geared toward your sun placement. Okay, so Virgos and sun. However, hopefully you are willing to share your energy with another placement, okay, or someone with another with Virgo placement in their chart that is very important to them, okay? So you will kind of get some cross-hairing of energy during your readings, okay? So hopefully you don't mind sharing, okay? So new energy, I truly do welcome you guys. Thank you for your viewership, and while you're at it, might as well go ahead and subscribe, okay? So let's get into your reading where we have the Page of Pentacles to start, the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles right in the middle of your reading, then the King of Wands, okay, upgrade of energy here, and then the Hanged Man, okay? So I will tell you guys, which seems to be like the same thing that was happening last week during the week 1 zodiac lineup, where the signs were kind of like rolling into each other with energy. So you could have Capricorn in your chart. Capricorn got the Knight of Wands as well in the same place, okay? And I, of course, always shuffle my decks before I start the next reading. So you could be dealing with the same energy as Capricorn, or you could have dealing with a Capricorn, but you don't have to be, okay? It's just for your information. So let's start with this Page of Pentacles. Some form of an offer, a little small, maybe flirtatious type energy here, okay? Nothing big. Pages are usually considered very small, minuscule kind of things, okay? So it could be Again, it could be an offer of finances, it could be an offer of some type of resource, or some type of, like I said, important information, okay? But very small. Nothing really very major, okay? We do have this Knight of Wands, okay? Um, Energy, someone charging in with some type of passionate type of vibe around them, fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? You have that in your chart, but you don't have to be, okay? You don't have to, all right? But kind of charging in, okay? It could be, I'm looking between these two. It could be you possibly, doing some offering to someone, okay, that you're maybe slightly interested in, or you have an interest in someone um, who's very fiery, determined. Um, Whether or not it's something sexual or a physical attraction is possibly what you're aiming for, or you could be just physically attracted to them, okay? Again, might want to go look at Capricorn's reading if that is your vibe, okay? Now, but you don't have to. The four, I'm not laughing at y'all, okay? I'm just laughing at the Capricorn read. So you have the Four of Pentacles here holding back, okay? So it could be a vibe of someone possibly holding back some things, okay? Maybe some important information, okay? I don't feel like it's you. It could possibly be someone around you that's holding back something, okay? Maybe something that's hidden, okay? Or something that you were not aware of, okay? Because we do have this King of Wands here, okay? King of Wands is, of course, the more mature energy of you, if you will, okay? Very definitive, okay? Very more determined, of course, than the Knight of Wands, okay? Very mature in the sense of making decisions, okay? And maybe very dominating like energy, okay? I'm just trying to tap into this King of Wands a little bit, but it's quite hard to because of this Four of Pentacles, okay? So it's hard to say whether or not if you have two different energies or someone with it is the same energy of this Knight of Wands, okay? Like this Knight of Wands may appear to be a Knight of Wands to you, okay? Knight of Wands is usually, the next up from the Page of Wands, okay? Kind of like player-like energy, if you will, is usually what the Knight of Wands ends up getting, not the Page. The Page is, again, kind of minuscule, flirtatious, but not, really active in a sense, okay? They, can give the same vibe of this Page of Pentacles, just light, flirtatious energy, very small, nothing major. This Knight of Wands comes a little bit, a little bit more faster, okay? But I'm getting this vibe of possibly this Knight of Wands really being a King of Wands and holding that energy back from you, maybe to see what kind of reaction they can get out of you, okay? To gauge whether or not they're going to deal with you, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? So, lastly, we have the Hanged Man, okay? So, having to look at things from a different perspective, okay? Maybe you're peeping some things out in reference to this person, or maybe, like I said, they're looking at you in a different type of light, okay? But we will only find out from the clarifiers, some additional information, okay? So that is the main spread of what we have going on here. Get in where you fit in, okay? So one from the top for the Page of Pentacles, second from the top for the Knight of Wands, one from the bottom for the Four of Pentacles, second from the bottom for the King of Wands, and then one energetically from the middle for the Hanged Man, okay? I'm also feeling this vibe of Virgo. Maybe you guys see a change within someone, or you're able to pinpoint something different regarding this person, okay? Um, my suggestion is keep your eyes open, okay? Don't be fooled by illusions, okay? So, Page of Pentacles is here with the Nine of Hearts, okay? Page of Pentacles being clarified by the Nine of Hearts. I feel as though with this Nine of Hearts being here, which also showed up in Taurus's reading, okay, as a clarifier, but it was over this way. You're very secure within yourself, okay? Nine of Hearts is Nine of Cups in this clarifying deck. And Cups is talking about more so about feelings within yourself and accomplishments, okay? If it was Nine of Pentacles, it's in reference to you feeling very stable in your life, okay? But in this instance, I feel like you're feeling very secure within yourself, accomplishments, primarily, okay, and just, feeling really good about yourself, secure within yourself, okay? That's the reason why you have this ability to kind of be somewhat flirtatious and maybe, shoot your shot in a sense, okay? So let's move on to this Knight of Wands, okay? Knight of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Knight of Wands being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Now, this being possibly in reference to this person that you're possibly having your eyes on or attracted to. Queen of Pentacles, as you know, is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're in there, okay? This person may look at you as a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Someone of value, okay? And possibly interested in you in that particular sense, okay? In a sense of maybe you got things going for you, things of that nature. You are someone of value, okay? Financially, status-wise, things of that nature, okay? Be mindful, okay? Nothing wrong with shooting your shot, but know who you're shooting your shot for, okay? Let's move on to this Four of Pentacles. Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts, which is the Ace of Cups, clarifying this Four of Pentacles. Holding back on something, and it is possibly opening up too soon. Be careful about opening up too soon. Either you are going to hold back and be cautious, or this person is holding back on something, okay? Like maybe someone's playing hard to get, okay, with this Four of Pentacles being here, because it's for Pentacles talking about holding something back, okay? So be, again, like I'm saying, be mindful, because I'm feeling some kind of energy. Hopefully you can understand what I mean when I say that, okay? Occasionally I have the tendency of doing sound effects, so instead of words. So King of Wands with King of Wands is being clarified by the Four of Hearts, which is the Four of Cups. 4 on 4. If y'all have been watching me long enough, what does 4 stand for? Some form of protection, okay? So, King of Wands with the Four of Cups, okay? 4 of Hearts in this deck is 4 of Cups. Regular Rider's Waite is usually showing someone being offered a cup and someone kind of, nonchalantly not wanting to take the cup, okay? With three other cups laid out in front, okay? With this Four of Cups, you see the hearts are actually lifting up where someone is kind of making an offer. The hearts kind of soaring up, okay? So possibly this Four of Cups is giving me this vibe of this King of Wands if this is a separate person, okay? If this is a separate person, if you're making an offer towards this person, they're not going to go for it, okay? And it could be for a reason, okay? Like I said, either they are looking at you, or know the type of person that you are, and they're not willing to take it that far with you, okay? Like I said, if this is a different person, because I'm like, it feels to me like it's one person going into another kind of vibe, like maturing, like over time, okay? And I'm feeling something in regards to maybe at a time, this could have been someone in your past, possibly, that felt a certain way about you, and it could have been a different type of vibe that you were carrying, a more mature vibe in the past when they knew you, okay? And then you're recently now coming towards them with some form of an offer, kind of like shooting your shot, and maybe again some information being held back as far as to who they really are, this King of Wands. And so maybe they're unsure as to whether or not, why after all this time you're now shooting your shot at them. Maybe you know something about what's going on with them, okay, as far as them going from this knight to a king now, okay? And so, I'm kind of getting that vibe right now, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Let's move on to this Hanged Man energy, okay? This Hanged Man is being clarified by the Death card, okay? Hanged Man with the Death card, okay? Scorpio energy there, okay? You have a major arcana and Scorpio energy in the clarifier, okay? So could be in reference to some form of course, rebirth, if you will. Death doesn't always have to be about a ending, okay? It could just be in reference to you having a new frame of mind, okay? Maybe ending one perspective and entering another one, okay? Kind of opening your mind a little bit and allowing some enlightenment to come through, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Just for you guys, I want to go ahead and shuffle and see if we can get one more for this Death card. And we clarify this Death card. Clarifying the Death card for Virgo. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Hearts, okay? Bottom of the deck, Two of Hearts to clarify this Death card, okay? Two of Hearts, like I said, possibly having a conversation with this person. Two of Cups is usually talking about two people coming together. Regular Rider's Waite, you have two cups between two people, one cup between two people, okay? So it could be a conversation of, true feelings and emotions. Death card talking about the possibility of ending a certain behavior, possibly, or thought process in dealing with someone, or them dealing with you. Okay. Um, I feel like this sense of not diving too deep into something and maybe, letting things flow naturally. Okay. And that may be the conversation between the two of you. Um, like I said, if this is just one person who's went from one phase of their life into a more mature phase, an immature phase to a mature phase, okay? Um, that's really all I can say about it, because again, this Four of Pentacles being here is talking about something being held back, and it could be emotions, it could be something very important as far as this Ace of Hearts being here, okay? Um, and it could, there's no swords energy, but it could be, swords is usually talking about forthright honesty. And you can still get that in regards to this Cups energy that's here, okay? Because you have it with the Nine of Cups coming out, the Ace of Hearts coming out, or well, Ace of Cups, and then the Four of Cups, and then the Two. Okay, so it kind of goes up, down, kind of fluctuates. So just give it some time. Don't rush anything. Okay, Virgo. So we have at the bottom of the deck two, adventure south. Adventure south. Okay. So it's talking about pretty much embarking on a new journey, if you will, okay? Um, Wanting or willing to explore, okay? Which is a good thing, okay? Open to exploring things. So let's go into the book here. This is fire energy. It says South adventure, take a risk, but an educated one. Like I said, take your time, let things, progress as they should or as they may. Do or see something you haven't before, as experiencing something new will help to clear your mind and give wonder to your heart. Look carefully at your plans. Something may be amiss. This Four of Pentacles. The situation may have a happy medium. It is not all or nothing. Okay? Notia or Notos, which is ancient Norse for southerly. Okay? I really like when this card has came out before, and I kind of like when this one comes out because it literally, kind of states everything that we were talking about in the reading here. Okay? And you do have equal, the equator to make equal, which also came out in Capricorn's reading. Okay, so again, if you have Capricorn in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Capricorn, you might want to go and watch that reading. Okay, I think I'm feeling more so Capricorn in your chart. Okay, but do as you may. But again, experiencing something new will help to clear your mind and give wonder to your heart. Okay, but look carefully at your plans. Something may be amiss. Okay, so take the time to look at things. Don't dive too deep as far as, going into the negative, which is Scorpio energy with this death card. Okay, sometimes Scorpios have a tendency of kind of going into, a dark place with their thoughts, instead of staying on a positive mindset. Okay, and you may have a little bit of that trait, or you could have Scorpio in your chart. Okay, if you find yourself having a tendency to do that. Okay, so try not to go too much in the dark about it. Okay, kind of let things flow naturally, and just be on the lookout for anything that might be amiss. Okay, what you're not paying attention to. Okay. which I've already kind of stated something for you with this Knight of Wands energy with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so with that being said, that's all that I have for you guys this evening, Virgos. We do have 4 more readings this week, so until then, peace.